Hey, welcome back. It's your girl Ned Zing. Today is a trailer reaction of the upcoming movie Back to Black, which not a lot of people has really talked about this movie. If some of you don't know, it's a movie based on Amy Winehouse, who was a singer, and she was kind of like a Billie Holiday kind of artist, you know, a little bit of a jazz, and she was really, really good. She's known for songs like Back to Black, Rehab, Me and Mrs. Jones, you know, really good songs. And she passed away like in 2010 or 11 due to drug abuse, and she was like only in her late 20s, but she's known as one of the best artists and top artists of world because her songs were amazing and really made history in, you know, in the music industry. But yeah, and this is actually one of these like autobiography movies I always wanted to see about Amy Winehouse, and they finally did. Not a lot of people has really talked about this trailer or even mentioned about it, or haven't seen a lot of people react to it. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this trailer and react to it, and hopefully you guys maybe enjoy it. So let's get started on it.
I want people to hear my voice. And just forget their troubles for 5 minutes. Do you know what girl power means to me? Sarah Vaughan, Lauryn Hill. You need to know this. I ain't no Spice Girl.
Yeah, she was very different.
To sell out concerts. It's gonna happen one of these days. Voice like yours, got to.
Well, it's one of the best I've ever heard.
That's my daughter. That's my Amy.
I met someone tonight.
Stay lucky, Amy.
Got an eye for the bad boys. The album's number one around the world.
Such a good song.
The highest charting album from a British female artist in the US ever.
But her story is very sad. It's a very sad story of her life.
I want to be a wife. I want to be a mum.
Probably run off with someone famous anyway.
You're my heartbeat. You're my soul. I love you. I don't bang out 10 hits by lunch. I need to live my songs. So that's what I'm going to go and do.
Ready?
I don't write songs to be famous. I write songs because I've got to make something good out of something bad.
May 17th. Okay, so that was the trailer of Back to Black. Really cool trailer. I'm really looking forward to this movie because Amy Winehouse, she's one of my favorite artists. Even though I was little when she became big at the time. But yeah, her music was so different, and you know, it was kind of bringing back the classics. It was bringing back like the classic jazz and kind of like a 50s, 60s era kind of music. I recommend listening to her music. Like one of her big music that it was showing in the trailer was Rehab. That's a really good song. That was like her top song. That was like the song that just blew up and just, you know, made history and, you know, the music industry and Billboard and all of that, and won a Grammy, and yeah. But yeah, I am a little bit curious about how this movie's gonna be, because there's not a lot of, for me, there's not any actors that I know, especially the woman who's playing Amy Winehouse. She looks really familiar, but I can't really think of a movie. But no, she sings exactly like Amy Winehouse, so I have no doubt that she's gonna do a great job, you know, playing Amy Winehouse. I think she's gonna be amazing. I used to thought like Lady Gaga should play Amy Winehouse because I thought Lady Gaga kind of has that kind of voice, that little edgy, little kind of not scratchy voice, but just have that little edge with her that she can sing like Amy Winehouse. So that's what I thought would have been a good fit for this role. And so far, like, this movie hasn't really made so much advertisement. I mean, of course, it shows trailers on YouTube, and they did mention a little bit in the Today Show, but nothing too big, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm pretty sure maybe when it's closer to the release date, which is like in May, maybe it will be more noticed, and maybe more people will be able to want to see this movie. And her story is really sad because, if some of the people don't know, I think she was only a singer for like a very short period of time. Like her 20s, around her 20s, I believe that's when she became really big. And then she met the guy that they showed a lot, who was a drug addict that introduced her to the drugs and alcohol abuse. And they had like this on and off and on, relationship. And then throughout the years, she had substance abuse. She was getting bulimic. She was getting super skinny. Her body was changing. Her skin was changing. She looked older. One of her albums that is called Back to Black, and it features Back to Black song or Rehab, you could just, she shows her body and her legs are so skinny. That's how skinny she was. And it's sad. And I think like her final moments was she had a concert, and a couple weeks later she got off with the alcohol and drugs and then was overdosed. So it's a very sad story because she was a very successful artist and everybody had loved her. She really made history. But unfortunately, she had, a drug problem and, boyfriend issues that just was not going very smoothly. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this movie, Back to Black. I'm really looking forward to see it. Maybe I'll learn something new about Amy Winehouse and her life. And yeah, so like my video, subscribe my channel, leave comments below what you thought about the video and what you thought about the trailer, and catch up to the next reaction video, and I'll see you later, guys.